But he
and it
remains
is very clear.
unapologetic. In fact, Mr. Nambiar, if you heard that statement, how would you comment? And also, do you see any political undertones to what the statement of TKS has been?
It's very unfortunate such kind of comments are even that kind of a thought process. Forget about the comments. That
True.
kind of a thought process even exists in today's modern India. And it is very unfortunate. Tamil Nadu is a very culturally very one of the oldest civilization. As we all know that Tamil as a language is the oldest, and then it's a very progressive state. Despite all these things, these people are going on and on and on and on against the Hindi as a language, not only a language, the people who all speaks that language. So including you and me, who may speak Hindi, will be now will be considered as a Shudras. Not only that, this is also one of I don't think that in the recent past I have ever heard such kind of a racist remark in our country. So I personally believe that this person do not have any right to enter in our parliament. He don't have the right to become an MP. Be an MP. And even a political activist, if the DMK, which is considered to be, or the so-called atheist party, they don't believe in any kind of religion, but they believe in casteism. They consider themselves, that shows that the party stand that everyone who speaks Hindi or above the Vindhyas are supposed to be Shudras. The meaning of Shudras for him is the third class people who do only the below the job according to his mindset.
Yeah.
I personally believe that this is the land of the Shabari. This is the land wherein the Vatmiki. This is the land wherein we celebrate every kind of a class of people. This is the land of Ambedkar, who gave you a constitution. But unfortunately, we still have MPs who hails from such a old civilization, wanted to go and, I don't know, for their own political benefit. And I also feel that, I think through you, I wanted to tell that you cannot appease a community or a society while going against the other community or your own fellow citizen or your own brothers and sisters who lives on the other part. How can you even say that then I think many MPs in Tamil Nadu, I repeat, many MPs in Tamil Nadu, their kids and their grandkids are still go to Kendriya Vidyalaya, central schools, on a CBSE schools, wherein they have not even taught maybe Tamil. Why are they sending it if they are absolutely against it? So anything and everything, the moment they hear a word called as Hindi, there is some kind of a, they wanted to use it for their political benefit. It is very, very unfortunate. And I can only say through you that the Mr. Elankovan and M.K. Stalin, Tamil Nadu is a part of India. Tamil Nadu is not a separate country. Tamil is an integral part of our culture. It does not belong to only Tamilians, but to the entire India or Bharat. So I think this kind of a statements needs to be, these kind of a people should not be given any more opportunity to be forget about in the parliament, in the political discourse or in the social discourse.
Brinda Adige, yes, please go ahead.
No, I can only say one thing, that this is not the one of an incident. This may have been an anti-Hindi movement has been taking place ever since M.K. Stalin has taken over. So there, I think the health minister of Tamil Nadu a few days ago said something in a function in Coimbatore. Then maybe a few days ago, another minister, somebody said about Pani Puri. All those people who speaks coming from Hindi belt is all those people who only eat pani
are engaged in selling pani puri. Yes,
pani puri.
Yeah.
So I think if you really look at that one after another, if every leader after DMK leader is coming up and giving up anti-Hindi statement, that clearly shows that it is not something like one such statement. It is a purely planned action by the DMK, just for their own political benefit, which they feel that anti-Hindi movement, there was a time when there was an anti-Hindi movement in Tamil Nadu, which will still work. But I think the times have changed, that the modern times, every Tamilians are there across the world. The special love for a colonial language, that is English, but you cannot accept Hindi. Nobody is imposing any language on anyone. And in a culture like India, nobody can. But why this special love for English? but you don't have, you forget about a love, you have a hate for Hindi.
That's
So
a
there
totally
is
different discussion.
Yeah,